If you have Visual Studio and you are still using the terminal to create your virtual environments, you're working too hard, buddy. Let Visual Studio Code handle it so you can get back to what really matters, your code. Naturally, you'll want to have your project open. Now we'll have to perform two one-time operations. First, you'll want to go to the extensions and install the Python extension from Microsoft. Next, you'll want to hit Control and comma to open up your settings, and then type in Activate Terminal. And you want to have these two selected. This one right here will activate the Python environment whenever the extension is loaded. Any current terminals you have will automatically start up in the virtual environment. The next one will activate the virtual environment whenever you open up a new terminal. With those one-time steps out of the way, this is what you'll do every single time you want to create a virtual environment. Hit Control-Shift-P, type in or select Create Environment, select your virtual environment. I like to stay as vanilla as possible, so I am going to go with Venv. Then you'll want to select your interpreter, so I'm going to choose 3.12.4. And then you'll also want to select your requirements text if you have one. And what this will do is it will automatically install all dependencies. So we'll hit OK after selecting that, and you'll see that the virtual environment is being created, and it will install all the requirements from the requirements file. Now it's done, we can hit Control Accent Grave to open up a terminal, and you may not see it here, but we are in the virtual environment, and we can test that by doing pip freeze. So you might have noticed that we have more than 3 things installed here, but we do have the unicorn. We also have requests and fast API. The rest of these are going to be your dependencies. And we can test that we're actually in the virtual environment. With the terminal open, we can run the same command, pip freeze, and you can see clearly these do not match. So that tells us that we are in a different environment. The only thing left to do to completely set up our virtual environment is to hit Control-Shift-P one more time and select interpreter. We'll want to select the recommended, and you may have noticed it says .ve and v on there. So with our virtual environment set up and our interpreter selected, we can open up our file and run it. I'm expecting an error here. Perfect. And now I will run the application the way that it's intended. And it appears that we're working. I will test it. And there we have it. And that's all there is to it. From now on, new virtual environments require only 2 steps: creating the environment and selecting the interpreter. Both can be done by hitting Control-Shift-P. We don't have to fumble with the terminal, and we can get right to testing our code. If this tip helped you out, be sure to like and subscribe for more Python and Visual Studio Code tips and tutorials.